Imagine, just 5 years ago my hair was falling out so badly that I felt I was slowly but surely heading to Voldemort hairstyle. I tried a lot of different things, but today I want to talk about what actually worked. And believe me, cutting all my hair off was definitely not the part of my plan, because I still remember that video showing how short haircuts can actually make women look older. By the way, I'm Anna, I'm 43, and I really enjoy studying everything about anti-aging and how to stay young, healthy, beautiful for as long as possible, ideally maybe to 120. I like to try many things on myself and share my experience here with you. So if it resonates with you, welcome to our small wonderful community. So here I have some of the products, and I will show you what I did and what I took to stop my hair loss and to have healthy and strong hair after 40. To be honest, I was so desperate that time that I was buying every vitamin and supplement I could find, but none of them gave any noticeable result. And you know why? Because I was choosing by packaging, by advertisement, or maybe by gummy bear inside. Yeah. I think we all remember what was happening in the world 5 years ago and how it affected our nervous system. And also during lockdown, I gained quite a lot of weight, to be exact, 15 kilos. Yeah. And it affected my mental state tremendously. I was almost always in semi-depressed state. And I'm absolutely sure that it affected my hair as well, because they just refused to stay on my head. First and foremost, if you are experiencing hair loss or hair thinning, please go to your doctor. This is the first thing you should do. Talk to your doctor, to your dermatologist, and find out the cause of your hair loss. Because there could be so many reasons, like especially for women, because we have hormonal imbalance, perimenopause, genetics definitely, vitamins and nutrition deficiencies, stress, thyroid issues, the list goes on. It's incredibly important to understand the root of your hair loss so you can treat it properly. For me, the cause was stress, definitely, and absolutely worst diet. First thing I changed was my diet. As I mentioned, I wasn't in the best physical or mental state, and it was clearly reflected in how I was eating. As I told before, I gained 15 kilos, and I gained it not with proteins. Yeah, I consumed way too much sugar, which can significantly worsen hair loss, especially for hormonally sensitive people. So shortly, what could be if you eat sugar frequently? Insulin levels rise, insulin stimulates androgen production, and androgens, especially DHT, weakens hair follicles, and the result, hair thinning and shedding, especially on the part and on the hairline. Exactly my problem. Over time, I fixed my nutrition, and now when I hit my protein goal and limit my sugar, I can clearly see how much better my hair and my scalp look and feel. Vitamins and supplements. Since I'm 43, I'm taking supplements to support my estrogen level, like grape seeds, pomegranate, olive leaf, and omega-3. So, my dear women after 40s, please make sure to check your hormones regularly, especially estradiol, progesterone, testosterone, follicle-stimulating hormone, thyroid-stimulating hormone, and anti-Mullerian hormone. This way you will stay informed and in control. Also, I completed a course of Pantogar hair supplements. They were quite pricey, but they were recommended to me by my doctor. So, Pantogar works only in the case if your hair loss is caused by nutrient and vitamin deficiencies. Yeah, only in these cases. So maybe I'm thinking now it's better to change your diet, and it will be much cheaper than to pay for these overpriced supplements. So what's important to know about Pantogar? Pantogar really works, but again with nutrient and vitamin deficiency. When it's not working with androgenic alopecia, it's not affected hormones, it's not blocking DHT, and it will not make your dead follicles alive again. Unfortunately. Also, I am taking courses of MSM, this one, and vitamin C together. And you know what was the best result? I will show it. Because before my hair grew only to the shoulder blade, plus minus like this. But now, you see how long they are? It's perfect. Super. This is the best result. How does it work? MSM supports hair growth phase anagen, and also because it's an organic source of sulfur, hair grows thicker, stronger and breaks less. Also my constant friend, Minoxidil 5%. What it does, this one? It dilates blood vessels, it improves oxygen and nutrient delivery, and also moves hair follicles from resting phase to grow phase. If your hair loss is caused by nutrient and vitamin deficiency or maybe perimenopause or stress, you don't need to take DHT blockers alongside Minoxidil. But if your hair loss is due to androgenic alopecia, you will need to get some DHT blockers, for example, finasteride. I think it's finasteride, yeah. That is why knowing the exact cause of your hair loss is so important. You can choose the right treatment. And very important moment, you just can't stop using Minoxidil abruptly, because otherwise you will get back to what you start with. Yeah, we don't need it. So it will be a very long process, including like reducing dose, reducing concentration, and slowly but surely your skin will adapt to live without Minoxidil again. The best option is to ask to your doctor, because he will give you advice, recommendations how to quit Minoxidil. But believe me, it will be a very long process. I usually combine Minoxidil with a derma roller and also with this beautiful scalp massager to improve absorption and to stimulate blood circulation. And now let's talk about the most painful, the most expensive, the most time-consuming, but also the most effective treatment for my hair, PRP. For me, it was a total game changer. It dramatically reduced my hair loss and helped me keep my hair on my head, because otherwise I would be wearing wigs now. PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. The blood is taken from a vein, after plasma separated in the special machine, and after injected all over the scalp. The procedure is kinda painful, I would say, because numbing is not an option here. So for me it was about 4 out of 10, but at some places, somewhere here or here, it was around 6 out of 10. Yeah. Imagine my hair stopped falling out right after the first procedure. I still consider this as a miracle. Absolutely, it's a miracle, yeah. But I know the PRP works not for everybody, but thankfully it worked absolutely perfectly for me. About price, I know each country differs, but in Lithuania, in Vilnius, the price was 200 euro for one procedure. You will need 6 procedures, 1 in a month, so in 6 months you will get 6 procedures. Yeah. And now I am getting only maintenance sessions once in 6 months. I wash my hair twice a week. I usually use moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, and once a week I also use moisturizing hair mask for about 20 minutes, something like this. This is everything what truly worked and helped restore my hair health. Of course, they are not as sick as I would like to, but I'm patient and still continuing my treatment. Also, I have a plan to try red light therapy on my hair, because I have red light mask and it worked absolutely perfectly on my face. Now I'm very curious to see what could be the results for my hair, so I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope this information helped you somehow. So have a wonderful day and see you in my next video. Bye.